Hi, I'm Ben Hedges, and welcome to Discovering China, your portal to China's cultural heritage. On this week's show, characters from Chinese history portrayed through dance. The world's first orchestra to incorporate full-time Chinese instrumentalists, and artworks by Falun Dafa practitioners go on display in Taiwan. NTD Television recently hosted its 5th International Classical Chinese Dance Competition. Classical Chinese dance differs wildly from Western ballet, as it actually evolved out of Chinese martial arts. It is incredibly expressive, and many contestants at the competition portrayed famous Chinese historical figures through their dance. Margaret Trey now talks to contestants and finds out how they brought these legendary figures to life.
Contestants of NTD's 5th International Chinese Dance Competition share with us the dramatization of some of China's most famous historical figures. Shen Yun Performing Arts principal male dancer William Lee speaks about his chosen character.
I'm portraying Zhao Yun from the Three Kingdoms, and he's a very heroic figure in Chinese histories. He's known for his martial arts skills. He's also a tactician. So he's wise and both powerful, and he's known for being very loyal to his to Liu Bei, who he's serving.
Lee, who took the silver in a male adult division, describes the scene he was role-playing.
Zhao Yun is known for using a spear, so in the dance I also portray him using a spear. Basically, the story I'm doing is him saving Ado, who is Liu Bei's son. Zhao Yun, he was protecting the wife and concubine of Liu Bei, and also his one son. So what happened was Cao Cao, who was another opposing general of Liu Bei, he decided to give chase, and while giving chase, in the mix-up, Zhao Yun lost the carriage of the concubine, the wife, and the son. So instead of giving up, he charged through the enemy's troops to look for the son.
According to classical texts, Zhao Yun fought his way through hundreds of enemy troops, single-handedly saving Liu Bei's baby son at the Battle of Changban. Shen Yun male dancer Yuan Ming chose another great figure from the Three Kingdoms.
I'm portraying Zhuge Liang, who is one of the most famous strategists in Chinese history. I'm doing a duo dance, and we try to portray the talk at Longzhong. And yeah, during this conversation at that place, Liu Bei, who was one of the 3 leaders of the Three Kingdoms, went to look for Zhuge Liang and asked him to help him.
Yuan, who won the Male Adult Division Bronze Award, talks about how he integrated Zhuge Liang's familiar characteristics into his portrayal.
Chinese people, they know him for several characteristics. First is the fan. You have a fan and you have a hat too. He's wearing robes, and he's very wise, very calm, very steady in his moves. I think one of the strong points of Chinese classical dance is to be able to portray some very good moral value. And for this piece is righteousness, doing what is right at the right timing, at the right moment.
A junior division contestant from Germany, Zhou Yili, chose Zhu Yingtai. She's the famous character from the Legend of the Butterfly Lovers, a Chinese Romeo and Juliet. Zhou, who got into the finals, says her friend encouraged her to take on the role.
First of all, I thought I wasn't good enough to play, actually play Yingtai. But then later on, just a friend of me, she said, "Oh, I think you can do it." So I was just like, okay, I will try it.
Yingtai, a beautiful and bright girl from a rich family during the Eastern Jin dynasty, loves to study. The story has it that she disguised herself as a man and went to school, where she met and fell in love with Liang Shanbo. Zhou talks about how she personalizes Yingtai and uses the fan to express the mood of the piece.
She was like a girl who just wanted to learn. She was went to school in disguise as a guy. So yeah, and that's why my fuzhang is my costume is basically a guy's. My fan, it's always my brush. Like when I like do movements, I always feel like out of the top, like the tip of my fan, there's always like ink coming out.
Portraying historical characters has helped contestants gain a better understanding of traditional Chinese culture and insight about the chosen characters.
Two weeks ago, NTD Television hosted the premiere performance by the Shen Yun Symphony Orchestra at Carnegie Hall in New York. The orchestra is unique and it's the only Western-style orchestra in the world to incorporate full-time Chinese instrumentalists. Here's a look at the performance. It was a debut that drew 3 encore performances and an extended standing ovation. On Sunday, the Shen Yun Symphony Orchestra played for the first time outside of accompanying Shen Yun Performing Arts. Praises flowed after the inaugural performance at Carnegie Hall in New York. The 3-hour show opened with the American national anthem. Then it was Shen Yun's original piece, Creation. With more than 90 musicians on stage, the Shen Yun Orchestra blends traditional Western orchestration with the distinct sounds of Chinese instruments like the erhu and pipa. The combination allows the orchestra to play not only Western classics like Beethoven's Egmont Overture, but also original Chinese pieces like The Blossoming Lotus. The performance also featured guest appearances by tenors and sopranos from Shen Yun Performing Arts, their voices adding an extra dimension on stage. Based in New York, Shen Yun Performing Arts is a classical Chinese dance company. It has performed before millions worldwide, with a mission to revive China's divinely inspired culture. NTD is a proud media sponsor of Shen Yun Performing Arts and the presenter of the Shen Yun Symphony Orchestra's international debut. In Taiwan last week, artworks by Falun Dafa practitioners went on display in Zhanghua City. Falun Dafa is a Chinese spiritual practice that has been persecuted by the communist regime in mainland China for over 10 years.
The art of truthfulness, compassion, tolerance is on display in Zhanghua City, western Taiwan. In one of the paintings, a mother holds a child in her arms, demonstrating the benevolence of motherly love. This piece makes a deep impression on Zheng Haochen, the head of the Lions Club meeting house displaying the works.
The
greatness of this mother, her contribution and effort is sincere and pure. This painting really makes me feel the greatness of being a mother. Of course, her words are true. She has a loyal heart. That is the essence of human nature.
Works by 2 artists, Yishou Zhou and Yuan Li, are displayed at the exhibition.
I feel that to have true faith, to really obtain the protection of the gods, you have to choose goodness, stand on the side of goodness, and to stand up for what is just. I want to express this inner meaning through art. When people look at it, they have different understandings.
The feeling this painting gives is that there are many levels of the universe. Every god is watching what's unfolding on Earth. They're like the audience. I feel this is a very sacred thing, but my painting has limits. I can only paint this feeling.
What each painting demonstrates is a feeling of beauty, and they also tell true stories. Behind this painting are not only the feeling of beauty of the artist, but also a peaceful, serene feeling.
The artists share their experience of the painting process with guests at the exhibition. Ai Changrui, professor at Taiwan's National Changcheng University, is the head of the working group that organizes this exhibition. Ai says all the paintings on display here are by artists who are also Falun Dafa practitioners. Their artworks convey a harmonious feeling.
Having this opportunity to exhibit here and display the difficulties Falun Gong has faced in mainland China in the past and in the recent years, as well as the beauty of Falun Gong for people to see, is a very hard opportunity to get.
This is the first time the Zhenshanren art exhibit has been displayed at this Lions Club meeting house. Organizers hope art lovers will come to appreciate the artworks.
Thanks for watching Discovering China, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch all our episodes and more in HD. We'll be back at the same time next week. See you soon.